fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got. The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like DMXing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. Right, you wanna be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. What y'all think? Everything that you say about me. My dogs like to play Madden and 2K, but one thing they don't do is play about me. My homeboy Tyler, he playing South Beach. He told me this summer he gon' fix my jumper. I told Boy Wonder that we might got a thumper. I've been trying to pop, now I'm on like Shumpert. Now they on my bumper. Green room chock full of all my comforts. Hotel room like heaven on earth. Got angels in my bed with some all white covers. Ace Pro Nemo, Lucci and Keys, Sloop Clay Tufo, and I got a few more I call my brothers. I got a lot of flows and they all like butter. You know what that means. I came home nice, but I'm going back mean. I'm about to globe trot when they know a vaccine. Back lost, but they know exactly what's going on. Made a meal and I don't know where to blow it on. I tell a critic shut up like my show is on. Gave a t-shirt to her, said throw it on. She wanted many high school classmates, I'm growing on. My peers ain't popping, they don't know what's going wrong. Y'all well dressed, but you ain't got soul and you just can't sew it on. I'm trying to tell y'all boys, I got a few songs I can sell y'all boys. I tried it back then, it was nah boy. Now I'm in a box like a Kellogg's toy. The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You
let's get it. Sound like gunner. I mean gunplay. Gotta go to work at damn morgue day. 4 o'clock. 4 close, man. Get this money, man. Can I get something nice? For a good price. Keep going. I'll take that on my item. That's crazy.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
How y'all win against your team.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Corey here from Circulate. I've been checking out all you guys' jersey designs and I can't wait to pick a winner.
Season 7 is the return of heroes and the return of some fun events. This weekend, the Concha Del Mar is celebrating finishers, and you can earn either double or triple XP. Meanwhile, the city hosts the Adidas Basketball Open Run. If you want rewards, you'll have to beat all 4 Adidas teams. Next weekend, the Concha Del Mar hosts Fire and Ice, where you'll either be on fire in takeover mode or ice cold. And in the city, head to the event center for TKO. Knock out your opponents and see if you can get to the top floor. Because if you do, you'll get heavyweight prizes and quadruple XP. That's it for me. I'll see you on the courts.
Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV.
We hope you are enjoying Season 7, but before we get started, a quick reminder, you have until the end of the day on May 29th to submit your designs for the 2K TV Jersey Design Challenge.
And stay tuned because later in the episode, we'll introduce you to the judge that will be picking finalists. And he has some tips on designing a winning uniform.
All right, now another way to earn VC, 2K TV Interactive. And this week, all questions in this episode are brought to you by Google Pixel.
All right, this week the questions are all about offense, so I hope you've been paying attention because we've upped the difficulty. You ready? Here we go. Which NBA playoff season did Michael Jordan set a record 63 points?
Was it 1986, 1987, 1990, or 1993?
Oh, probably 93.
That's a whole lot of buckets.
Here's a hint. It was before either of us were born, I think.
86.
If you answered 1986, then you are correct. His 63-point performance was electric, but which team did he do that against?
Was it the Knicks, the Phoenix Suns, the Boston Celtics, or the Atlanta Hawks?
What? Oh, Celtics.
Season 7 tipped off and everyone is out, including, wait, who's this? Draymond Green? Team 2K TV member Danny hopped into the city on last Friday and played a few games with the Warriors star. Just goes to show, keep an eye out for the NBA logos. You never know who you could be playing.
Have you taken on the 2K TV Jersey Design Challenge? Well, May 29th is the last day to submit, so if you haven't, then get busy.
But first, meet your judge, Corey Populus, designer and founder of Circulate Worldwide Apparel line. You may have seen their designs in 2K22. In fact, you might be wearing them now.
We caught up with him recently and got some insight into what he'll be looking for in your jersey design, so take a look.
Love the colorway. I love the placement of the bird on the bottom of the shorts. Oh, this one's really dope. Early on, I used to collect like Jordans and things like that. And, you know, I skateboarded also. Through those two things, I discovered like online forums. So brands like the Hundreds and Diamond and LRG and, you know, the brand owners would pop in every now and then. I ended up working for this brand called Diamond Supply Co. I just took a leap and I started my own brand. And yeah, here we are today. I'm in like 85 pack suns across the United States, which is like, it's always dope to see like ideas come from your head and see them like in the physical and people appreciating them. So I'm super grateful and I'm super blessed to like be where I'm at. Came up with the name Circulate because I thought it was really interesting, like how a piece of clothing like circulated. Like, you know, say I'm wearing my sweatshirt today and then, you know, little cousin, he wears it and he takes it to Goodwill. And, you know, just the lifespan of a clothing garment, like I thought that was really interesting. I grew up in the era of like Allen Iverson and Kobe Bryant. That really like made me love basketball, but then I transitioned to skateboarding. But, you know, I always followed basketball. Like I still watch the playoffs like every day. Growing up playing 2K, like to have the clothes in the game is like, that's insane. NBA 2K, it's a household name and everybody knows that, so it's like, it's huge for me and it's like, it makes my family proud and it helps them understand like what I'm doing. I'm in the physical and the digital, so it's really cool and I'm super grateful and blessed. You know, your brand is nothing without the community, right? Instagram is our forums, you know what I mean? It's like, I talk to a gazillion kids a day and, you know, as much as they support me, I want to support them and like, you know, just give access. Not having a lot when I was growing up, I try to give back to like that same community and like just give accessibility. I went to art school, I dropped out, and I actually learned like all my design skills just from like different friends. YouTube was a big help. I always say I'm a big product of like YouTube universities. You can learn it, you know what I mean? So it's really cool to see these guys like even if they don't have like a formal set of skills, see them giving a crack at it, you know what I mean? What kind of pattern is that? Oh wow, this one's crazy. It's like got a bit of like a tie-dye effect, and that's pretty dope because the team is called the Cyclones. Yeah, no, this is really dope. I looked through some of the submissions, they look really cool. I think it's really cool that, you know, gives someone else a chance to get the spotlight and show off their creativity. Again, good colorway, good typography. The type is my favorite part on this one. Originality is always great, but familiarity is always great too, and like classic. I love classic, you know what I mean? When I'm judging these submissions, I'm primarily looking for like good colorways, just good logo placement and typography. I think those are huge elements of, you know, just design. When people are watching someone play in a basketball game, the people up in the 300s, like they need to have good visibility. That goes back to like typography and colorways. If it's too dark, you know, they might not be able to see it. Seeing your product come to life is like, there's no feeling like it, and you get VC on top of that, so like, how could you be mad at that? I gotta choose carefully now. Someone's fate is in my hands. It's super funny, they have Dumpy written on the butt, that's actually really funny. It's just a big shout out to everyone at 2K, like, I've grown to love you guys like a family, and being able to reward the community for participating I think it's awesome, man, and it just shows that you guys are more than just a video game, you know what I mean? And you're giving out these kind of opportunities, and you don't know what this could spark in someone. You know, someone might become the next designer or start their own company. I think it's super important, and, you know, as a creative myself, you guys are really appreciated.
Decline. What are you doing? Are you taking a photo of us? Is that okay? Yeah, sure.
For that once-in-a-lifetime shot. As you are leveling up, keep in mind the annual 2K TV Awards are coming up. Every year, we honor and celebrate you, the 2K TV community. Cruise Captain, City Champion, 2K TV Interactive Wizard, most wins in the W Online, most points scored in the W, Play Now Online MVP, Pro-Am Champion, My NBA MVP, My Team GOAT, and the top play of the year. Thanks for hooping with us all year long, and we'll see you at the award show.
Okay, ready for some more 2KTV Interactive? We're talking NBA playoff offense this week. Now, the last question was pretty tough, and you made it this far, so we'll go a little bit easier on you. Who has the most made three-pointers in NBA postseason history?
Is it Ray Allen, James Harden, LeBron James, or Stephen Curry?
A little hint, it's not LeBron James.
That's a whole lot of three-pointers, though.
Too easy. Just broke the record. Not Ray Allen. Not Ray Allen no more.
You know what time it is. It's game time.
It's gonna be a while till somebody break that record.
What's up? It's Tim Sinclair, and you'll hear me call Bulls games on NBA 2K22. At power forward, 6'6", number 11, DeMar DeRozan. It's a sort of pinch me moment, dream come true kind of thing. My kids play this game all the time, and so I've paid attention over the years as it's evolved. When I saw that email and then got that phone call, I was really excited, eclipsed only perhaps by the joy of my two sons. 3 points, Zach LaVine. I've always said it's my job to reflect what the crowd is or should be feeling in a moment. I'm just the fan there who happens to have a microphone. So when it comes to the away team, we're not excited. We want to know who they are. We want to know who's starting, and so it's very informational. But when it comes to the home team, of course, everybody's excited about hearing some of their favorite guys who are going to take the floor. We're trying to take something that's unique about them, maybe play on that a little bit as we do the introductions, but make it big and make it fun, but also not make it about me. It's about the atmosphere and the experience of the game and what's about to happen, and I figure if I can walk that line, then I've done my job fairly well. All right, fans. Here we go! They are passionate. They are hungry, very vocal about what they like and what they don't like. I love the atmosphere, but man, I can't ask for anything more from these fans. They are as passionate as they come. 3 points, Kobe White! I think I just want to add to the experience. I remember as a kid going to games where I don't remember necessarily who played or what the score was, but I remember the experience, the sound of the music and the smell of the popcorn, and all of that made the experience what it was. And I distinctly remember the public address announcers at those events as well. And so I think I just want to be part of that experience that makes game players feel like they are at that game. And it's not the main thing, it's just part of the overall experience, and hopefully we're able to pull that off. And your Chicago Bulls win!
This is Mike Walczewski, PA announcer for the New York Knicks, and I'm here to celebrate the return of heroes with your top plays from this past weekend in Season 7. Starting in dime time, Gamer Mike 123 MF hops over this pass. That's fun to pull off and even more fun to watch. DeCephas doesn't pass in this dime time clip, but the team lets it go out of the fear of the dunking power of this drive. We also like this shot from HK Destroy 88. David with a bunch of numbers getting at it on defense and generates a fast break. Nice dunk! Showing some My Team love with Northwax TV. Intercepts the ball, races the clock, gonna be close, but Larry Bird jams it home to end the quarter. Momentum is back. OH2 Gaming in the city, moving the left stick like an old school cheat code. Going right, left, back, left, and right to unlock this impressive dunk. Over to Andy Up. It's Chimonli in one-on-one action. Our hero RSVPs with a self-lob off the rim. And what do you call Hug to Best? A 7'2" shooter in the clutch? A hero, right? Or maybe just a winner.
Remember, there's more 2KTV on social media.
We're at NBA 2K_2KTV.
Until then, enjoy the game.
And go get those jetpacks.
That's why I got a jetpack in the city. Wow, want to show me that?
The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Hey there, Kevin. There were some skeptics when the Lakers first hired Frank Vogel to be their head coach. There are fewer of them now. Anthony Davis says a lot of coaches don't get on their superstars, but he does. Even when we win, he holds us accountable. He comes in every day with the same attitude, never too high or too low. I love his coaching. Kevin?
Well, he is a terrific championship coach. David, that says it all. Thanks. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. We've got Brandon Ingram. Darius Garland is out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Murphy in at the 4. And for the Lakers, Williamson out there with Davis. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Lucas in at the 2. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie season.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game. And I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
Garland can't get it to fall. And it's the Lakers. And it's the Lakers on the break. And the shot goes down.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Now Garland. Beasley outside. Garland with the bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Lucas the pass to Williamson. Down low, here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Defense maybe got away with a foul there, but AD too good for their best efforts with that shot.
Ingram outside. Morant against Garland. Denied by Morant. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Garland looking it over. 5 to shoot.
His touches left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Lucas, that's good.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. New Orleans moving it around, and Murphy kicks to Beasley. Here's Ingram. The shot's good from McGuire.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
To the middle, here's Lucas, and Lucas slams it in.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's Garland. Dishes it to McGuire. Beasley outside. Just 5 on the clock. And there it is for him.
I have a feeling that Beasley's role out there is to score. He did it that time.
Lucas the pass to Williamson. Back to Lucas. Cross contact on the shot. And now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Ellis comes in for Malik Beasley, and Lewis subbed in for Garland. The free throw drops for Lucas. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Lewis. Ingram outside. Pass to Murphy. For Davis. Murphy can't hit.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Moran's against Lewis and taken away by Ellis. Driving to the basket. And Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
The Pelicans making a switch here. James is checked in. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Ingram dishes to McGuire. Drops in the layup for 2. McGuire's got his second bucket of the night.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here is Day. Shoots over Ingram. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
1:04 left to play in the first. 5 on the clock. Near the 3-point line, it's Ellis, and the Pelicans get it back. Count that one. McGuire's got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And they pick up 2.
I don't think the timing could have been any better, as Russell Westbrook does a great job of taking advantage of the defense.
Here's Lewis, and there's the drive. Rebounded by the Lakers. And now Lucas pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Ellis. And McGuire with the dunk.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Feeds to Cauley-Stein. On its way from Dudley for 2. And again, it's the Lakers.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Lakers ahead, up 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
We got a squad this season. We definitely going back-to-back champions. Going for 6 rings with the Lakers. Wow. Right, man.
And we've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything, but he understands that it's also a team effort.
We got to do it together, and I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership, and that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Great leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And it seems out to you from the Lakers initially.
Why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. You've got Brandon Ingram, and it's Lewis in at the 1. Here's Dudley. Almost, but it rolls out. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Dudley, no luck.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Ingram. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. And slammed up by Ingram.
This level when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Some changes for New Orleans. Murphy's checked in, and it's Beasley in for James. And it's the Lakers ball. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Inside. Here's Williamson, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
No way, man. You know they're cheating now. Big time, man.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Here's Harden. That shot off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
And the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
That one is off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Garland, he's checked in for Devontae Green. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Well, Beasley has been explosive in some of the roles he's played, and with more responsibility, he's able to score a lot of points in bunches.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Beasley. This game we saw him score 14. Adrian passes to Garland. Beasley outside. Clock at 4. From outside the arc. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
The Pelicans trail. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
The Pelicans have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Throw good, Garland.
Really exciting, the potential of Darius Garland. If he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient, he's a guy that's going to keep improving.
Lucas is checked in for James Harden. And New Orleans also making a change. Ellis is checked in. All free throws good from Garland.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
1:53 left to play in the first half. Williamson right side. Here's Lucas. Got a piece of it. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He picked up 26 points, and he added a few assists. So he was able to set up his teammates for good looks. It was just the game he needed to snap out of that cold spell. Try to keep the momentum going tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's McGuire. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. McGuire's got the lead back up to 1 now for New Orleans. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Lucas. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Morant against Garland. To the inside, Ellis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
him. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good from Ellis. And Ellis drops them both. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. To the paint, here's Lucas, and Lucas slams it in.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And so here's New Orleans. after the basket by the Lakers. Outside for Lewis. From 10 feet out. That one a tad off onto the right, but drops in for him. Lewis has got the lead up to 1 now for the Pelicans. Here's Lucas. Off target from outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Money.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world played this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through, throws it down.
So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Ja Morant, he's out there with Lucas. And there's Davis. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Burks in at the 3.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
No good from Lucas.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Pelicans leading by 3. Garland kicks to McGuire. Pass to Ingram. He feeds it to McGuire. Good D by Williamson. Lakers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Back to Lucas. Williamson double team. It's deflected. Second chance shot.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut to just 1 in the basket from Lucas. Garland kicks to Murphy. Ingram against Davis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ingram's got 4 this quarter.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. A little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Beasley, the pass to McGuire. Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Ingram. And McGuire with the dunk.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And Beasley has the ball here for New Orleans. It's a 3-point game. The pass to McGuire. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Lucas, that's good.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard monitor. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry. He plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Days checked in, and James Harden subbed in for Alec Burks. And then for New Orleans, Adrian's checked in, and Devontae Graham subbed in for Malik Beasley.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And, Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Lucas, that's good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
New Orleans in the lead. Graham, the pass to Garland. Over Morant. And it's off the back rim. No good. Lakers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Ingram against Harden. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Buries it from three-point range.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
And here's Harden. After Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Pelicans have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Garland, the pass to Murphy. Kicks it to Adrian. Now Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. Garland finds Graham. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers trail by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Lucas. Harden scanning the floor. Puts up a 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Murphy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Graham dishes to Ingram. Shoots over Morant. Can't hit from 12. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. New Orleans on top. They lead by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Ellis. And it's Murphy in at the 5 spot. Ingram. Tyon Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Dudley. Pass to Williamson. Over James. Harden trying to get open. And he overshot that one, missing. Pelicans leading by 5. Here's Ingram. And Davis sends it back. Passes it to Westbrook. Harden outside. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And Lewis has it in the corner. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Alec Burks checked in for the Lakers. Lucas comes in for James Harden. New Orleans also making some changes. McGuire's checked in, and it's Malik. Beasley in for James. Beasley outside. 4 on the shot clock. And the basket is good. McGuire's got the lead up to 7 now for New Orleans.
Well, the find from the off-guard Beasley there, would like to see more of that. Malik working the ball around.
Westbrook passes to Lucas. The kick out to Westbrook. Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by New Orleans. McGuire's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that's a foul.
Come on, Rick.
That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach talk to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. And that one is good by Beasley.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Murphy with the steal. Westbrook against Lewis. And Davis sends it back. Back to Lucas. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Lucas has got 14 points here in the second half.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Here's McGuire, and he uses the glass on the layup. McGuire's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
And Beasley has the ball here for New Orleans. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Knocked away. Westbrook passes to Lucas, and Lucas slams it in.
That's a prime example right there of Westbrook being a dual threat. He can make plays for himself and for an open teammate.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're up by 5. 1:56 left in the 4th. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
1:56 left to play here in the 4th. Garland against Williamson. Here is McGuire. Shoots over Morant. And it's McGuire missing. Burks against Garland. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closer. Second shot opportunity, and the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Anthony Davis.
Awesome job by AD to get the ball in a favorable spot. That's most anywhere, but comes up big with that basket.
Now here's Ingram. Here's McGuire, and McGuire with the jam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And Lucas slams it in.
Another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Pelicans leading by 3. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And the basket by Murphy.
it's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Ingram against Lucas. Tries from the block. Here's McGuire. He kicks it to Murphy. Ingram outside. And another 3 for New Orleans.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Ja Morant.
35 seconds left in the game. And it's the Pelicans ball, leading by 5. Here's Ingram. An easy 2 points on the lane.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
That's right. No other option but to foul and force a misses.
Drops the first one. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. And both at the line. It's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Burks for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And that's a foul called on Money. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be heading to the free throw.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
We lost our first game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's a thing on the wall.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 7. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Lakers. Checking into the Pelicans.
Here's Lucas. No good. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us.
So
long.
This team being undefeated now. We lost our first game. I'll go to. That was a good game too. I didn't play a mockery game in a minute. Well, I still had practice. I ain't had to practice that. I played it. I'm like, I'm gonna play a game.
Yeah. The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down. We can reenact things. Extreme like DMXing. These boys and they. People in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I want to be in that scene. Ray want to be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. What y'all think? Everything that you say about me. My dogs like to play Madden and 2K. But one thing they don't do is play about me. My homeboy Tyler, he playing South Beach. He told me this summer he gon' fix my jumper. I told Boy Wonder that we might got a thumper. I've been trying to pop, now I'm on like Shumpert. Now they on my bumper. Green room chock full of all my comforts. Hotel room like heaven on earth. Got angels in my bed with some all white covers. Ace Pro Nemo, Lucci and Keys, Sloop Clay Tufo, and I got a few more I call my brothers. I got a lot of flows and they all like butter. You know what that means. I came home nice, but I'm going back mean. I'm about to globe trot when they know a vaccine. Back laws, but they know exactly what's going on. Made a meal and I don't know what to blow it on. I tell a critic shut up like my show is on. Gave a t-shirt to her, said throw it on. She wanted many high school classmates, I'm growing on. My peers ain't popping, they don't know what's going wrong. Y'all well dressed, but you ain't got soul and you just can't sew it on. I'm trying to tell y'all boys, I got a few songs I can sell y'all boys. I tried it back then, it was nah boy. Now I'm in a box like a Kellogg's toy. The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like DMXing. These boys and they. People in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I want to be in that scene.
That's our first home game.
Be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being in this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. Where the JT? No, they not. Where the JT? No, they not. No, they not. No, they not.
Number 6 in the league. Got 3 more years with the Lakers.
Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never my mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like flex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kind of straight.
on, mascot. Join the pimp.